Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on Poshmark and eBay, and I sell them for a profit, hopefully. Today's Tuesday, May 21st, and today I'm shipping 5 items that sold within the last 24 hours. I forgot to get my gross and my profit for today, but it was okay. All right. I do want to talk a little bit about how plus size affects sell-through rate, because I find this fascinating. I got a comment a couple days ago on a video, and I don't remember which video it was, just asking if I find that plus size sells better, and sometimes it does in just kind of run-of-the-mill, everyday, maybe store brands that, I don't know, brands that don't necessarily have a fantastic sell-through rate. Plus size might add some value, some sell-through rate, some desirability, I guess. So anyway, this first thing that I sold was Athleta. This is a dress. It's knee length, sleeveless. I don't know. It's just kind of plain and basic. I just did a real basic search for Athleta dresses, and the average sale price is $21.21 with a 14% sell-through rate. So then I added plus to the search, and I don't know, it's just fascinating to me. So the sell-through rate went up, the average. I'm going to try and talk and ship at the same time, and sometimes that doesn't work out so well. I'm going to do my best here. So that adding plus changes the average sell price to $28.35 and brings the sell-through rate from 14% to 35%. I think that is significant. Yeah, mine sold for $21 plus shipping on eBay. They paid a total of, that's the wrong thing. They paid a total of $30. It took 7 months to sell. I did pay $8 for this, which is a lot. And I actually bought 2 of them that were exactly the same. I thought my daughter was gonna love them because she kind of was looking for like an athletic style dress. She didn't like them. Anyway, the other one that I sold was exactly the same, just in a different color. It also sold for around $30 total, like with the shipping and everything. So my profit was only $11.78 because of that high cost of goods. In general, my cost of goods is fairly low, which is great. I've talked about that in many, many other videos. I do these ship with me videos every day, so I do have a playlist if you're new and you want to go back and look. This is another Athleta. These are a pair of like pull-on, stretchy, wide leg pants. So I searched Athleta crop. I think I added pull-on, wide leg pants, and the average sale price was $28.88 and a 39% sell-through rate. So this was interesting to me because when I add plus, the sell-through rate actually goes down to 31%. The sell price goes up, but like 50 cents to $29.40. Mine actually sold really low for $17, and these are basically new without tags, so I'm not really sure what happened there, other than I just want to sell things. So somebody offered me, I think I had them listed for 30. Somebody offered me 17, and I feel like my sales have been low the last few days, so I'm just trying to sell stuff. Anyway, $17 plus shipping, so they paid a total of $26.50. I paid $3.50 for these at a liquidation store. I don't go often to this liquidation store, but one time I did and found kind of a bunch of stuff. It took 2 months to sell. My profit's $13.93. That's okay. My goal is to hit $15 per item. That doesn't always work. Oh, these. Okay. So these are another pair of pull-on wide leg pants. These are the J. Jill Wherever collection. The Wherever collection I think is pretty good. So I just like J. Jill in general. I think it sells really well. I should have looked up what my sell-through rate was on J. Jill. My Athleta sell-through rate has just hit 50%, so that's good. I've sold 50% of what I've listed in 2024, so that's great. Okay, so the J. Jill Wherever pants wide leg have an average sale price of $20.86 and a 45% sell-through rate. That's fantastic. If you add plus size, it goes up about $5 to $25.86, I think. My pen went out. It goes from 45% sell-through rate, which is already fantastic, to 67% sell-through rate. That's incredible. For some reason, these have taken 9 months to sell, so I don't know. And they sold for $20 plus shipping, so $28.60. I spent $2 for them at a local thrift store, and my profit is $15.49. Okay, I don't know. These were plus size too, so there were a 1X, I believe. Yeah, so 67%, another YouTuber reseller might say that's over 100% sell-through rate. The way I calculate sell-through rate is by taking the amount of solds and dividing it by the number of sold and listed. So 67% is going to look like there are 67 sold and 33 listed. So that's a really great sell-through rate. It might have been the pink, I don't know. Anyway, this is a tankini top. This is Land's End. I can never find. Land's End just has really like high quality swimwear, and they're kind of known for that, I think. And I have really good luck selling the, you guys are okay? Selling the, swimwear from Land's End. So a Land's End tankini top has an average sale price of $16.23 and a 20% sell-through rate. And plus size has an average sale price of $18.09, so almost $2 increase and a 35% sell-through rate. So, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it seems to me that, you know, these are all kind of basic brands. I'm not talking about Chanel here or Gucci or I don't know. I don't ever find those brands. But, you know, these are just kind of basic things that I find locally that when I find them in a plus size, it does affect the sell-through rate. And, you know, I can sell it for a little more money sometimes. The Land's End tankini sold for $16 on Poshmark. I bought it at the bins, which is the Goodwill outlet where you pay by the pound. I average my cost of goods to about $2 per item there. I mean, obviously, a tankini top is less than a pound. My bins is $1.79 a pound, so it costs probably about $1, but averaging my cost of goods to $2, my profit is $10.80. I certainly don't mind that when I'm saving something from the landfill. And that took 4 months to sell. All right, the last item is not clothing. So I do normally sell clothes, but sometimes I either have, you know, I either just find something that I love, or I am given something, or in this case, I was given a bunch of linens and they're vintage, and I believe they were like handmade. This one is, so they're tablecloths. It's a set of 3 tablecloths. They're square and they're small. Like I didn't have any use for them. This one is quite stained, you can see here, but look just how beautiful that, I don't think that's embroidery. I think that's needlepoint, cross stitch. I don't know. I get them all confused.
How many more do you have to do?
I'm on my last one.
And then can we go clean?
Yep. and then we will go clean. All right, so that one, and then there's this pink one that has kind of like leaves embroidered in it. And then this one I wanted to keep so bad, but I just don't have a table to put this on. But how beautiful is that? I love this so much. So anyway, a friend of mine gave me a box of linens. I kept a bunch of napkins and listed some other things. It's hard to find sell-through rate for stuff like this because, you know, it's unique and vintage and it's just tricky. But I did look up vintage embroidered linen tablecloths, and the average sale price was $29.49 with a 13% sell-through rate. So I did list mine for $50. I wasn't sure. Somebody offered $39 on Poshmark, and I thought that that was good, especially since I got these for free. And they took about 6 months to sell, and my profit is $31.21. You want a granola bar? Sure, that's fine. I have no idea what that adds up to for my profit for today, but I think it's over my, probably close to, I'm trying to do math in my head. It's not very good. I mean, just the $30 off of this, that makes me think that I'm over my my goal for the day. So, you know, there's always ups and downs with reselling. There's some good days, there's some bad days, and this one was kind of middle of the road. I did have a sale that I was kind of bummed about. I had a sale, I had a dress, like a vintage dress that I had listed for, I think $80. Someone offered me $50 and I accepted the offer. And then a few minutes later, they asked to cancel that order because they thought that that had included shipping, and I don't do free shipping. So that was kind of a bummer. I thought I had sold a $50 dress, but I didn't. So who knows, maybe it will sell again. Sometimes those things kind of spur someone else to say, hey, I want that dress. We'll see. So make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, I do these ship with me videos every day so that you have a daily kind of update of what it looks like to be a part-time reseller. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 4 kids. We homeschool, and they interrupt me. And that is just kind of life. I try to be realistic. So if you're new here, thanks for coming. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know if you are a reseller. Do you think that plus size sells better? Do you find that? The other thing that I made, when I commented back to this commenter, the other thing I said is, for me personally, when I am shopping in like a regular thrift store, I will only look at extra large and above. It, 1, helps me to save time. 2, that's where my size is in that general area. And so I'm more likely to find something for myself, if I'm being honest here. And that's always a plus to thrifting, right? And yeah, I feel like I don't know. I do sell things that, I mean, I sold a zero petite something. It was like a pair of pants a while ago. And I do have all sizes in my store because they're, you know, I go to the bins. My favorite thrift store has no organization whatsoever. So I definitely, I find smalls and extra smalls and all sorts of sizes. But I just do find that the plus sizes sell better. So I'm curious your take on it. If you have an opinion, if you don't have an opinion, let me know that too. If you disagree with me, I'm okay with that. We can have a respectful discussion and talk about that in the comments. So yeah, that's all. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you, and I will see you soon.